everyone. Thank you for watching Frontier TV. I'm Kimberly Rangel.
And I'm Cadence Cotter. For our first story, at the beginning of the school year, the Kansas Board of Education restricted the ability for schools to participate in remote learning. What were the benefits of this decision, and how did it hold some classrooms back? Francisco Puente Takahashi and Dakota La Rosa had the story.
In recent news, the Board of Education in Kansas limited each student to only 40 hours of remote learning. Teachers were asked how little remote learning can affect students and if students can benefit from remote learning.
Well, getting away from online learning and having students back in the classroom has benefited, I think, the majority of students. So many students just gave up when we were online. I think if we presented that option to every student, there would be a lot of students who would choose that, and then it would negatively impact them because they might struggle with the motivation taking on that challenge. But there are scenarios where some students who have trouble getting to school or in quarantine or have some issues but are motivated would benefit from that. I suppose it's just difficult to separate the two and determine who would be a good fit for that and who wouldn't.
If a student can't attend in person due to illness, injury, or other circumstances, they may still temporarily attend online school with 40-hour limit.
Online learning has kind of impacted my classroom in a couple different ways. It's kind of taken away the normal classroom situation of me giving instruction, being able to go around and assist students to have to individually talk to them online at times. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to talk to everybody at once and be able to answer questions all in one place without us being online in the future. I do think it's beneficial for students to have an online learning option because in the future in college you are going to have to do online productions. You're going to have to work on some online classes. So you learning this now is a big way to make this a little easier for you in the future for college. Yes, I want things to be in person all the time, but that's not always the case.
A daily contact must be made between a student and an instructor, whether it be by phone or video conference, to be counted towards daily attendance.
It's actually been a very positive thing for me. For years I've been talking about recording my lessons and breaking them into chunks and making them available for students to get one-on-one help as opposed to me trying to teach the whole class at once. And actually that's gone really well. So it's kind of given me the push necessary to get the ball rolling on that. So it's allowed me to record videos and break my lessons into these smaller units, and students are able to work at their own pace. So I've actually found adjusting to online learning to be a positive experience for me, and learning to utilize technology to benefit the student. I do think it's beneficial. I think it's beneficial because especially as high school students emerge into becoming young adults, that their lives get complicated. Some of them have to work jobs, some of them have childcare responsibilities, and online learning actually gives them flexibility to get the work done outside of school or at their own pace. So I don't necessarily see the importance of a student completing work from this time to this time, Monday through Friday, when we as educators can make things more flexible for them to be successful. I don't think it works for everybody, but I do think it works for certain students.
This has been Dakota Bias and Francisco Puente Takahashi with Frontier TV.
Prom was held last month in the cafeteria. While juniors and seniors were participating in the Night to Remember, reporters Isaac Nava and Kamarian Surratt were on the floor checking in with the attendees.
How are you enjoying prom lately?
It's pretty good. It's really hot. If we get like some AC or like a big like fan or something, that'd be really nice.
I've been sweating all night, bro. Anyway, what would you like to see different?
Nothing much. I mean, it's kind of a lot of fun. Like, I think they did good on like the food, but like again, it's hot as hell.
I know. And did you attend this prom alone?
No, I attended it with my friends because that's the way to go. If you attend it with a date, no one likes you. But if you attend it with your friends, that's cool.
And is this your first time attending?
This is because I'm a freshman.
Thank you. All right, come on. And how's prom going for you?
It's good. I came with a very special lady tonight. It's going.
Is this your first time attending prom?
Yeah, it is my first time. And it's good.
How is prom going for y'all?
It's very great. It's okay.
What would you like to see different about prom?
Probably more people. That's it. What would you ask?
What would you like to see different about prom?
The music and more people.
Did y'all come here alone?
What?
Did you come here alone?
No, we're each other's dates. She's my date. We're each other's dates.
All right, thank you. All right, who am I here with?
Your class president, Nico Vasquez.
Thank you. And how is prom so far to you?
Prom is amazing. It's just amazing.
And what would you like to see different about prom?
Bigger dance floor, but everything else is phenomenal. It's great. I love it.
My fault. Did you come here alone?
I actually did, but it's okay. I got friends here. Everybody respect me. You know, as long as I'm here, everything's good, you know.
West High has some long-standing traditions such as the River Walk to Century 2 and painting the hump, but how has West changed over the years and how different is it from the way it was in 2002? I spoke with head football coach and class of 2002 alumni Adam Rosensteel to bring you the story. Head football coach Adam Rosensteel graduated from West in 2002.
Well, I went all 4 years here. I grew up right across the train tracks on the other side of the river. I participated in football, basketball, and baseball. Was very active. A lot of my friends went here. Well, I was captain of the team, of the football team, for 2 of the years. I started as a sophomore, played as a freshman. I was here from 1998 to 2002.
Coach Rosie's experience sounds different than the way things are now.
Once a pioneer, always pioneer. You always hear that with other schools, but back here, we all love the school. We all love doing the activities. Back when I went to school, everybody showed up to the dances, everybody showed up to the games, everybody showed up to the parking lot parties, the lunches, y'all like to call, we called it hype back then. You guys call it lit now, all you young folks. And back then, during lunchtime, we used to go out to the parking lot and everybody had their speakers or systems up, so we were playing music, we'd dance out there. It was real big having rap battles, so we had them a cappella, no music, with music, so we pretty much created our own stages.
Although West High changed, Rosie says students should make the most of their time here.
It feels weird in the sense that it's not how it used to be. A lot of kids, they preach about things they don't like and they wish they changed, but you got to be willing to make that change because you guys are the ones that are here. Back in my time, we were here, so we had our fun. We made the best of it. Whereas now, this younger generation, they want everything done for them. They just need to learn to water their own grass, let that grass grow, and sit back and watch all their effort that's been put into it. If they want the dances to be lit, then you got to show up and make them. If you want the activities to be lit, you got to show up and make them. You create your own happiness.
West High opened in the 1954 school year. As an old building, there are plenty of creaks and cracks that can make some of the areas of the school seem a little creepy. I spoke with some of our peers, and they believe there is more to West than meets the eye. It's something of a tradition for students involved in theater to believe that their auditorium is haunted. But do West High students feel the same way?
Yes.
I spoke to a few of the thespians about the ghosts in the auditorium and asked them to share their experiences.
I run a lot of lights up in the light booth, and I do sound a lot. And right after thespian induction, I came in to take everything off the stage and fix the lights and stuff. And it was really creepy because when I came in here, all the lights were off, and I could hear someone up in the light booth. So I had Miss Kelly come, was like, no, I'm not going in there. So she had to turn the lights on for me to do all that.
It didn't happen this year, but my freshman year actually. I was coming in here to grab something for a teacher, and it's either in the basement or in the light booth actually.
Basement. It's always those
so
two.
I was grabbing it and from here, but then I heard a click from back there, and I was like, hello. And then I didn't hear anything.
Creepy.
Yeah, and then it was clicking sound, and then I swear to God, I'm blind, but I'm not that blind. I could have sworn I saw a figure.
I used to do lights my freshman, sophomore, and junior year before I really started getting into the plays and everything. I was always doing lights, and the catwalk is right above us. My freshman year, I went up there. I was with this kid named Drake Jones. He used to be a senior at West my freshman year, and he was kind of showing me all like the technical stuff with the lights and everything on the catwalk, which are those lights up there. And we went up there, and there's like this board that we have to walk into and everything. And I remember as soon as we walk in, I'm not playing with you guys, like just like the giggles. I heard a little girl's giggle up there, and I remember staring at Drake, and I was like, "What is that?" And he like looked at me, and we were kind of both freaked out. And he was like, "I don't know." And then he was like, "Well, let's go find out." Like, oh, happy and stuff. And I'm like, I don't walk towards it. I'm like trying to like run away from it, and we just keep like we heard it like twice, and I was like, "Dude, there's no way." It was crazy.
So, is there a ghost in the auditorium? You might spend some time in the basement, the light booth, or the catwalk if you want to find out.
This is our last time seeing you guys. Thank you for watching. And have a great summer.
1, 2, 3.
Have a great summer, Pioneers. WestFest is a great opportunity for the students from all academies to come together.
Speaking of academies, beginning next school year, the Freshman Success Academy will be absorbed into the rest of the academies, allowing incoming freshmen to choose between CAPE, FACA, BCA, and the Health Academy at the onset of their high school career.
With more, here's Juan Gonzalez and Quentin Sanders with our main story.
That's all for the 2019 school year. Thank you for watching.
Have a great summer, Pioneers. What? That's all for the 2019 school year. Thank you for watching.
Have a great summer, Pioneers.
We messed it up for everyone.
Have a great summer. Have a great summer, Pioneers.